So based on my last video's performance, it seems that you guys like when I actually put time to edit and create a video rather than just live streaming. Typically my live streams don't do very well, which is understandable. It kind of does make sense. But also in my last video, I feel that I came off a little monotone, and that's because I was reading off a script. And I'm not used to reading off a script. That was my first time doing it, and I feel like if I ditch that and just go moving forward how I normally talk, that would probably make the video a little bit more engaging. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. And now we could actually get into the topic of the video. And before we do that, no, this isn't a sponsor. Last time I did it all in one take, so that's why there was like a lot of errors. And now I'm got a new editing software. I was just kind of using the default one that came in my PC, so now it probably won't be as bad, I think. So that's another thing to look forward to. Alright, so with Bleach returning, I figured it would be a great time to make this video. If you don't know this, which you probably won't because I never really talk, and up until now I haven't really talked a lot on my channel, but Bleach is one of my favorite anime, and it recently came back for the 1000-Year Blood War, and so far I haven't been disappointed. It's pretty good. I really like the animation. I mean, Bleach has always been known for having really good animation, but with that, I kind of was thinking how strong Ichigo would be right now in his current form, and how he would stack up against some of the other stronger characters in anime. So if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you'll realize that a very prominent game is Mugen. So today we're going to be doing that. We're going to be pinning Ichigo up against some popular, strong other anime characters, and we're going to see how he does. We'll keep track of his record, and yeah, that's what we're basically going to be doing today. Okay, so now hopping right into Mugen, we have the whole roster here, but the way I chose to do this is we're going to have 6 fights. In those 6 fights, 3 of them are going to be chosen by me, and 3 of them are going to be randomly generated. I have a random generator, and so the first 3 are going to be the ones you saw in the thumbnail. I'm not going to clickbait you, that's just what we're going to do. I have 3 different Ichigos, and they're all really good. So this is probably my favorite one. I think this is his like end of series from the previous like seasons. This one is 1000-Year Blood War, which is the current one, and then I think just a normal, just original one, probably from what I've seen out of this one, probably up to the Grimjaw fight. I think the one we're going to be using today is the end of series one. That's probably the most up to date one, and frankly that's the one I like the most. So he's the flashiest one, and this is the one I kind of want to go with for the start. So first he's going to be fighting Goku, and I'm kind of debating which one to go with, but this is just the regular base Goku, not too strong, he's not weak, so we'll just go with this one. Also, one of these maps I won't be able to play on, and it's a Bleach one, and it's because I got a copyright claim on one of my videos. Didn't really understand that. I had like 7 subscribers when I uploaded that video, but I saw that, I was surprised. It was copyrighted by like Sony or something. Oh my goodness, that's the best transformation of the game. I think it's game. Goku's actually tanking that pretty well. My goodness, I think that's a one shot for like most characters. But as I was saying, Yeah, I got a copyright claim, and I thought that was kind of weird, and it wasn't the best video either, so I just deleted it. But yeah, focusing back on the fight, I don't know if we should use this Ichigo because he seems to be too strong. And moving forward, we might just go with the regular, just run up the mill Ichigo because he's washing Goku. Alright, so he's 0-1. We're gonna change Ichigos. Alright, and hopping into the next fight, he's fighting Naruto. Just regular base to base. These are the base characters. So this should be a somewhat even fight. And one thing about Naruto is he's very tanky. So he's gonna be taking a lot of damage, and this might kind of go the distance. And speaking on Naruto, I haven't watched it in a while. Like, I don't think I've sat through a whole episode of Boruto. I mean, it looks interesting, but I don't know. It's just not piquing my interest. I think Ichigo's trying to get the transformation off. There's the big Getsuga Tensho, and it's kind of even. I feel like Ichigo's been landing more, but Naruto is just very, very tanky and does somewhat decent chip damage. Naruto could be one of the strongest characters if he transforms, but he doesn't do it very often. But yeah, back to Bleach. I think... Alright, Naruto takes the first round. I think I've been so far pretty impressed by it. I've enjoyed watching it for the most part so far. So, I'm happy about that. I heard that they were gonna like censor blood, which I thought was kind of weird considering the name of the show is 1000 Year Blood War, but they didn't, so I was very pleased by that. Unfortunately, it looks like Ichigo's losing this one. Maybe we'll do all 3 different Ichigos in these fights, just to make it like a little fair. So I think we're gonna do that, because it looks like this version of Ichigo's too weak and the other one's too strong. Ichigo could still win this because he has like a one-shot move, but he has to get full meter, and I don't see Naruto letting him do that. Just let it play out. I think Naruto's got this pretty much in the bag. I don't want to see Ichigo lose, but that's looking like it's gonna happen. Yep, there it is. Alright, so lastly, we're gonna go on to the next match. Right, I don't know why I said lastly, but my game crashed. So here we have 1000 Year Blood War Ichigo. I'm pretty sure this is the second strongest Ichigo on the roster. He's very nice when it comes to visuals, kind of like the new show. Or new season, I mean. It's not a new show, it's been around. Weirdly, we're on the Naruto map. Kind of puzzling, but I chose random, so whatever. I think that was a transformation. Again, I haven't read the manga. I've been waiting a very long time to see it animated. I don't really like reading manga. I kind of like having sound and just everything being there, able to watch. I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't have the same feel when you read it as when you watch it, but I don't know, that's just personal preference. I know a lot of people like reading manga, so I'm not gonna knock that. It looks like a wash, and I'm not really sure which version of Ichigo is stronger. And when we do the random ones, I think I'll gauge it a little bit to, ooh, that transformation's nasty. And these punches are doing nothing. My goodness. Alright, never mind. I think I'll try to gauge it. So if it's like a really strong character, I'll use the strongest version of Ichigo. If it's like a weak one, I'll use a weaker one. This is kind of the middle of the pack one, I think. He looks really strong though. Ooh, a Seto. Man. Luffy's getting sauced on right now. He's literally playing volleyball with him. Also, on the topic of One Piece, I haven't started it, and I don't think I will. It's just too long, and I don't really have the time. I can't really dedicate like a month and a half of my life to a show. But yeah, Ichigo on that one. Alright, so now hopping into the random number generator, we have a 1 to 171. That's how many characters I have in my roster. So we're going to be generating a random character right now. 154, okay. So here we go. 154, which one is that? Let's see. So this is... So this is 144, so 10 more than this. Okay, we have a inverse battle. So it's Hitsugaya versus Ichigo, and I'm pretty sure the best one for this is just going to be the base one. I don't think Hitsugaya is very good in this Mugen. He's really cool in the show though. I'm really excited to see his new form. That's the thing I'm probably most looking forward to. His character in like the first few seasons where, I don't know, I found him very interesting. I think he's a very underrated character, in my opinion. And so far it's a pretty even fight. Dagetsuga Tensho didn't really do too much damage. And Hitsugaya I honestly haven't used too much, so I haven't seen a lot of his kit. So hopefully we get to see something pretty cool. I'm not sure if they have his transformation. Ooh, I think it's blouses. He's actually keeping up with him. Alright, I think it's done. This is gonna do massive damage. I was wrong. I hyped that up too much. I think he was doing a cool move though. Ooh. Oh yeah, and as I was saying, I haven't really seen a lot out of him. I haven't really used him as much since I downloaded him. I think I only used him for a couple of matches. And I'm thinking I should probably use him more because he's smacking Ichigo right now. I think Ichigo's record is 2-1 right now. If he loses this, he's going to be 2 for 2. Maybe I could make this a series if you guys like it. The reception's overall pretty good. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Also with the map, I know it's a little off-putting to see like a giant Itachi in the back. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I downloaded it for like a story I was gonna do, but as I said earlier, that was the video that got copyrighted. And on top of that, I wasn't very proud of it. I worked hard on it, it's just TBH, it wasn't the best idea. But yeah, back to the fight. I'm thinking Hitsugaya might take this. Those freeze, like little stuns that he gets are really slowing Ichigo down. And Ichigo's out of his Bankai. Unless he could pull off the one shot here. Ooh, an ulti? Ooh, he missed it. Oh, that's a shame. I kind of wanted to see what it did. Whatever, though. I mean, he's beating him in his Bankai form, so I really can't defend him. He was just going to lose that one. He's 2 for 2 now, and we'll hop back into the random number generator. Alright, so we're back at the random number generator. I barely realized that my mouse was in the middle of the screen during that last fight, so I'm sorry about that if that bothered you. I'll move it out of the way this time, but let's get onto the next person that's going to be fighting. So 58. So 58 is going to be, let's see. This is 36. This is 48. What was it again? 58. Okay. So if this is 48, then that's 10 more again. 1, 2, 3. 10. Okay, Gojo, this is actually a pretty good matchup. I think we'll go with the middle one, because Gojo's a bit of a glass cannon. If you've seen my videos, he does a bunch of damage, but he has like 0 health, so I think we'll go with the middle Ichigo here. So far Ichigo's 2 for 2, and he has 2 more matches left. Hopefully he could be above 500, that's what I'm kind of rooting for. And I think he'll be able to do it. I mean, you could already see how fragile Gojo's health is, and that's kind of weird, because it's kind of contradictory, because he has like basically unlimited defense. So I think that's a bit strange. I know he could go into a form where he doesn't take any damage, but I don't know, I just think it's kind of odd. So the Bankai's coming out. I think Gojo just died and released like a primal roar. Maybe this wasn't the best thing. I honestly thought Gojo was gonna like wash, because he, I'm not gonna lie, kind of has the moves. I know he has like a nasty counter. Ooh, was the Seto gonna come out? It didn't. Yeah, I mean, he's keeping it somewhat close, but I feel like as soon as Ichigo like lays a finger on him, he's gonna lose like half his health. Yeesh. Hey, I wasn't wrong. He literally just did. I think this one's done. Alright, so Gojo just got completely harassed. And we're gonna go with the next matchup now. He's now 3-2. So if he wins the next one, he'll be 4-2. He'll be safely above 500. Alright, and we're back for the final generation. Basically his final matchup. So we'll see what he gets. It's gonna be 91. So let's see. So All Might is gonna be the last matchup Ichigo fights. I don't know which one to use for this one. I think we'll just go base Ichigo again, because I feel like the other ones are too strong. But All Might isn't a slouch. I just don't really like how he fights. Ooh, we got the biggest map on my roster right now. So we're gonna see a lot of like flying across the map. Maybe. But yeah, the other Ichigo, I was thinking about using just the strongest one, just cause, but I feel like that wouldn't be fair, cause so far it's pretty even. All Might is another one of those tanky ones, and I feel like Ichigo struggled with those so far, but I don't know. I feel like this was just the best thing to do. Like, they're very even, as you could see right now. It's neck and neck. And my hero as well, I kind of dropped after a little bit too. I didn't really like it that much. That might get me in some hot water. I honestly shouldn't have said that. I regret it. Here's the counter, which somehow got reverse countered, and now he's getting pounded like if he's getting hit by Star Platinum. Oh my goodness, that was like the Jump Force move. Yikes, that was probably the most regrettable counter Ichigo ever did. Oh, here's the one shot that I was talking about. The final Getsuga Tensho. What a cool move. When I saw that, like, my heart was racing. I'm not gonna lie. Not right here, but like when I was watching it for the first time, I was like, what is this? I was very hyped. That was probably top 10 most hyped anime moments that I've had as a watcher. So All Might seems frustrated that he was about to win that and just got the win stolen away from him. I mean, he did use his ulti, to be fair, but he's mad aggro right now. I don't think Ichigo could come back from this, so if I were him, which is kind of odd to say because it's an AI, but I would be thinking about just like packing meter for the next round. I mean, I can't count him out. Like, he's coming back. All Might really hasn't done anything since he got off to that early lead. Oh, there's the flying across the map. This is, I'm pretty sure, a Dragon Ball map because of the Red Ribbon Army blimp in the back. Here's the transformation. I don't know why All Might just froze there on the ground to let him transform. Maybe it is a little anime accurate. Ooh. He's in the form he fought Aizen in. Like the physically superior one. But he has so little health that it's kind of worrying. I don't know if he'll do it. Like, it would take one hit. There it is. Okay. It's close. And they both have around the same meter going into the last round. I don't know. This is for him to have a positive record instead of a tied one. There's the counter. Ichigo didn't fall for the bait. There's the transformation, which is what you love to see so early. Here's the Aizen form. The counter typically doesn't work out the best when Ichigo tries to counter, but I don't know. It still didn't work out there. I don't know why I said but. Ichigo definitely has the damage to just finish this. He could again just hit another final Getsuga Tensho. But All Might's really just going in with those counters. Ichigo's probably best. Oh, there's a counter of his own. I would say his best bet is probably just to keep spamming Getsuga Tenshos because those can be countered. There's the counter again, and that does like huge damage. It's not like it does a little bit. It takes out a good chunk. There's the uppercut. Don't know the move. I didn't watch it a lot, again, as I said. I forgot who we used that move against. It's been a while, but I still remember a lot of it. Somehow that didn't get countered. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was a special move. It's neck and neck, but Ichigo has the meter advantage, and this could literally make all the difference if he lands the next move. There's the big Getsuga Tensho. Does massive damage, but All Might could just throw out an ulti right now. Ooh! In the waning seconds, All Might takes it. So Ichigo's final record for this video is going to be 3-3. Thank you for watching.